Welcome to the Customer Management IQ Video Interview Series. I'm your host, Corey Bennett. Today we are on site at the 12th Annual Call Center Week in Las Vegas. And joining me right now is Mike Ham, the Vice President of Partner Support Center at the Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated. Mike's presentation today at Call Center Week was titled Outliers, the Story of Success, Talent Management in a Rebounding Economy. It's based on their talent retention program and how large parts of that were based on some advice they got from Malcolm Gladwell in his book, Outliers. Mike joins me right now to talk a bit about that. Thanks for coming on, Mike.
Thank you, Corey. Pleasure being here.
Yeah, so having a talent retention program that you go around presenting about, I imagine you get a lot of questions. What are some of the main questions that people are asking you about your talent retention program?
Well, that's a great question. The first thing that people really want to find out about are who's going to be in it and how we're going to select people to be in it. And with any company, there's always limited funding and resources. So we wanted to focus on top performers who are already exceeding in their jobs, promotable candidates who were about ready to reach that next level in their career, and finally, standout associates who maybe don't have that career path defined, but we know there's something special. We know there's something interesting about them. They're a standout, but we'll help them find that path.
So do you think those are aspects that other companies aren't appropriately, they're not identifying the right people? Is that why you think you get so many questions about it?
I think that when there's limited training, funding, and resources, every company wants to find out what everybody else is doing, finding out the way that they're going to implement a program like this. You can't please everybody all the time. You can't always train specific groups at one time. We wanted to focus on those three critical programs while we still used our company-wide knowledge center and company-wide training program to deal with our focus on everyone else. Yeah,
and what are some of the successes you've seen targeting those groups?
Well, the success so far has just been the enthusiasm with the management team in building it. We don't have the program 100% launched at this moment, but as we've gone down the path to define those three tracks, that's what has gotten our management team excited. That's what's gotten them focused. We're able to find these groups of people and really customize a curriculum to help each of them get to the next level.
And another part of this program that you're rolling out, I know you've partnered with a local university. We've talked about it briefly before. I'm interested to see what the updates are. Maybe you could fill in, generally what the program is for those who don't know. But what's the update there, and what other kinds of organizations could look into a similar program?
Well, it's great. The hardest thing for us in the financial services industry is that in order to give the great experience to our clients, we have the FINRA licenses, such as the Series 7 and the 24. Those are key licenses that we think our associates should have in order to succeed. And it's been difficult to get most of our employees into that kind of training program. So what we did is we worked with local universities who are actually building the curriculum so that anybody, whether they're an employee of Cambridge or in the surrounding community, can take this course. It'll apply for college credit, and when they graduate, they'll also be ready to take that examination in order to receive their FINRA licenses. So we think it's a great way that the community can boost their knowledge through adult education, but then also come prepared, almost pre-screened for any type of job we're looking for.
And how's that program coming along? How close are you to rolling it out? I know it's a difficult process.
We are in the second phase of candidates who are in the program. The first course was for home office employees only. And we are proud that they all graduated. And then the second phase is the first time we'll be rolling it out to anybody in the local community. So we're eager to see what the local enrollment will be and where it will go.
So I imagine any type of business that has, some sort of certificate that they want their employees to have could potentially use a program like this and partner with the university.
We think it's pretty creative, and depending upon the subject matter and who's best suited to train
that's a big part,
this type of course, it could apply in any really educational opportunity. And if the end result is something that can already be built into some sort of college curriculum where the graduate or the person who's passed the course is better suited for the type of job, then why not work with the university to come up with the curriculum? It helps with the training costs. It helps with having their instructors focus on the course. They're already set up to deliver it and succeed in that area.
So another aspect of your talent retention program is this program for promotion and advancement. I'm interested in where you fall on the idea of timelines and KPIs. Some people have, you wait 18 months and then you get a big promotion. Other people have incremental advances. What kind of KPIs do you look at for employees, and why have you chosen those?
Well, the first, I'll say, KPI was the timeline for the advancement or promotion. So when we thought about that promotable track, we were thinking within the next 2 years, because that hump could be a long hump.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure that if we could give that set of associates the right tools, the right training, the right curriculum to get them over that hump faster, they'd be promoted sooner and contributing faster. As far as other key performance indicators, we really didn't hone in on any particular stats. We wanted a proven track record of success as defined by the management teams when they were thinking. We're going to be discussing that as we put people through the program. We don't have any particular set of metrics that we're looking at other than a proven track record of success and the concept of an identified position that we believe they'd be suited for in the next 2 years if they'd receive this kind of education.
When you're talking to other managers who are working with a talent retention program, what are some of the things when you're talking to them that you think, they're really lacking in this? What are some of the common trends you see in other people's programs that are lacking? Is it training? Is it promotion and advancement like we just discussed? Proper rewards and recognition, or just poor management?
I don't think companies have poor management or they'd be quickly experiencing the turnover in that management.
Fair point.
The best way to say it is that many companies really are looking for different ways to spend their training dollars. They're also looking at ways to be successful in the industry or in their particular field. We don't think we're doing anything different or better. What we're trying to realize is that if we have outliers in the organization that need additional training and coaching to get them to that next level, whether it's their top management, promotable, or the standout level of associates, then we need to go outside of the box and think hard about what kind of courses, curriculum, or different kinds of electives they need in that program. Many other companies are probably thinking about bringing on new employees as their highest focus, and maybe they're not spending as much time with their existing standouts or existing candidates, but there are plenty of companies that have fabulous leadership programs. We're not reinventing the wheel in that nature. We just think we're bringing a different focus at our company to look at those tracks for those types of associates.
Another aspect of a talent retention program, rewards and recognition. What type of rewards and recognition do you do, and can you have a bad rewards and recognition program?
Well, we do have rewards and recognition. We have things from receiving client-facing votes, any particular good deed done by an associate that our clients vote on gets added up for each month, and the associates at the end of the month get named for when they receive votes directly from our client. The winners get prizes throughout the year, and even just the recognition in front of the entire staff at our all-company meeting is the great kind of recognition there.
What kind of prize?
Money.
Oh, yeah, that's what,
money,
that's what you want.
I think it's around $1,000 that we give. It could be higher. We'll look at it for the rest of the year. But ultimately, the recognition in front of the staff, the money that goes with it, the votes coming directly from the clients on how they've succeeded. We also have an internal recognition program for serving each other. So it's not just as voted on by our clients. We also have one for our internal service partners to vote on each other to promote the teamwork and cooperation as opposed to just servicing the clients. Last but not least, I think that like any other company, we have great merit programs for raises and bonuses. We have quarterly bonuses that lead up to an annual bonus. We do try to incent folks with the use of financial stimulation as well. You asked about kind of a bad incentive program.
Yeah, because it seems like it can't be bad to have incentives. So how do you have a bad rewards and recognition program?
I think I've always been told that you get what you pay for.
Okay.
And in the call center world, if you wanted lower talk times, people could easily just hang up on their clients faster. So ultimately, you have to reward the right kind of behaviors and motivate the right kind of behaviors. So if you're simply rewarding productivity, you might get what you pay for, which is a lack of quality. So you have to build a program that really works on not just quality, not just productivity, also cross-training and even things like schedule adherence in our call center industry. So when you have a well-rounded program, then you're more than likely going to get the experience. But if it's really just focusing on bottom line results or sales or certain KPIs, then you'll get those motivators only.
Yeah, definitely. Great. Well, I appreciate you coming on and sharing your insight today, and wish you luck with the talent retention program.
Well, thank you. We're glad to be here.
You can also learn a bit more about the program through reading Malcolm Gladwell's book, obviously, and listening to my podcast with Mike on cmiq.com. Until next time, once again, I'm your host, Corey Bennett. Thanks for watching.